This is Jamie Lola Tallulah, Poet Spice, and I am here to do a card share. Um, so I made two rustic cards, and they're not really seasonal, whatever, sort of like Christmassy or wintry. They just came out kind of rustic. So I want to show you what I use. First of all, I used my favorite dye base. It's so crazy because every time I think about how much I use this dye, it's like the best investment because I use it so much. So this Sizzix framelits dye, I use that, the base and this little front piece here. I used this dye and I used the little deer trio and the little mound of rocks, except I made it grass this time. I used this tattered lace dye and I used this piece here several times, as well as the oval, this oval here, and I used the larger one as well. So I used that. This is from another tattered lace. It's actually the snow globe from last year. I used him, the little stag, and I cut this out, but I didn't end up using it, so I used that. More tattered lace, the Flector collection, the fairy story. So I used this die cut here, and I cut it about 4 times and used it. So I cut that out. I want to use this. I haven't used that one on a card yet. So I cut that out. Then I also used this one. I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with the Christmas stepper because once again I used the big tree and the little tree. Those two things and the little singers have gotten the most use out of this thing. I still have not cut the base yet. And then I used this tattered lace die. This is the tattered lace show. This die right here, and I cut it out a few times. Okay. Then I used a few little bits from an Anna Griffin card kit, just to round out the sentiments that I need. So I'm gonna put that back right there, guys, and move these out of the way. So let me show you what I made. I made another card, the 3D card. So it looks like that. And then you can see all the layers here. There's another little teeny tiny white stag back there. There's the family in the front. You can see this, and this has actually been paper layered. So there's a craft one in the back, and you can see it showing through the windows. And I painted those a little bit of a yellow. And then I wanted to use the craft, but it was so dark against this background, so I ended up cutting out another layer and coloring it up in different colors and putting it on top. There's those 2 branches I showed you. Here in the back is the oval piece. And what's cool about it is it cuts this border frame as well as the inside piece, so you can go back and do that. This piece is that oval piece I showed you. There's trees in different sizes and different colors of green. There's that Anna Griffin piece from the card kit. And then there's all those back there. And then I used some random pieces of paper that I had around my stash. And I also used this signature collection from Sarah Davies, which is Crafter's Companion. So that was pretty cool to be able to use that. So that's card number 1. I love these cards. Oh my gosh, they're so fabulous. And I counted them. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 different die cuts on here. So there's that card. Then I did this one. And you can see it still has the whole tree rustic forest thing going on, except I used the Flector trees this time. And so you have the base. There's that oval piece cut out, and then some of those little branch pieces. These 2 are both pieces from Anna Griffin kit. There's the stag, and what I did was I just went and through and fussy cut off the little rocker stand he was on so that he would fit into the scene better. I also used some of my Spectrum Noirs to go back and put in dark pieces on the branches and highlight different areas in the trees. So it looks like this. And this one here, this centerpiece, actually has 3 different trees attached to it to make it a little thicker. So there's that. Then you can see the little baby and the little mom back there. I put some more down here to make it look like grass. Same thing back there. I put some of these in green at the bottom just to give it a grass look. All right, and then there's the stag on the front, like I said, and that one. So this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 different die cuts on this one. So those are my 2 rustic cards that I just finished. Hope you enjoy, and I shall see you later. Thanks for watching, and go check out some other people on YouTube and share some YouTube crafty love. Bye!